The alleged drunk driver who fatally plowed into NHL star Johnny Gaudreau and his younger brother as they were biking in southern New Jersey Thursday night appeared to sigh with exasperation when he learned he would be held in jail through next week. Sean Higgins, 43, who is charged in the deaths of Gaudreau, 31, and his younger brother Matthew, 29, made his first appearance Friday afternoon in Salem County Court, where he was ordered to be hid behind bars until his next detention hearing. On September 5, "So that I'm here until Thursday?" Higgins asked Judge Michael J. Silvanio at one point during the proceedings, when the judge explained that the usual 72-hour holding period was extended due to the holiday weekend. Higgins sat back in his chair and let out a heavy sigh. Higgins, who is facing 2 counts of second-degree vehicle manslaughter, was expressionless as the judge recounted how he killed the 2 brothers. The Woodstown resident appeared virtually from jail, wearing a dark green jacket with Velcro shoulders and bare arms. He had a bandage on his wrist. There was no family in the courtroom to support Higgins, who was represented by a public defender, Cody Dooley. "Don't talk to anyone at the jail about your case," Dooley warned. "I wouldn't talk about the case with anyone who isn't your attorney." Higgins plans to hire his own private attorney going forward, he told the judge. "When I do hire an attorney, I have very limited contact with anyone now. I don't have a phone, I can't really reach anybody. How do I get that process started?" he asked. The judge told Higgins to ask someone in the jail for help, or to ask family and friends who might be willing to assist. The court appearance took place around the same time that the Gaudreau brothers were set to be groomsmen in the Friday afternoon wedding of the sister, Katie. The 1:45 p.m. ceremony at St. Mary's Roman Catholic Church in Gloucester City was cancelled in light of the tragedy. Johnny Gaudreau and his brother were biking on County Route 551 in their hometown of Oldmans Township around 8 p.m. when Higgins struck them from behind with his black Jeep Grand Cherokee. The New Jersey State Police said, both men were pronounced dead at the scene. The trooper who responded to the crash noted the scent of alcohol on Higgins' breath. The motorist later admitted that he had 5 to 6 beers before the fatal incident. Higgins failed a field sobriety test, troopers said. He later appeared glassy-eyed and somewhat dazed in his mugshot. In an interview with police, Higgins explained that he was traveling north in a Jeep Grand Cherokee behind a sedan and an SUV. The criminal complaint obtained by the Post said, he tried to pass the slower-moving cars by moving into the southbound lanes. The authorities explained, Higgins passed the sedan and tried to re-enter the northbound lanes when the SUV in front of him moved into the middle of the roadway in order to safely pass the bicyclists on the right side of the road. Higgins then tried to move past the SUV on the right, and struck the brothers from behind, troopers said. He told police that he believed that SUV was preventing him from passing, and that his alcohol consumption exacerbated his frustration and lack of patience. The Gaudreau family released a heart-wrenching statement about the accident on Friday. Last night we lost 2 husbands, 2 fathers, 2 sons, and brothers-in-law, 2 nephews, 2 cousins, 2 family members, 2 teammates, 2 friends, but truly 2 amazing humans, relative Jim Gaudreau said in a statement to news station WBZ-TV. We want to let everyone know we are receiving your messages of love and support and we appreciate your continued thoughts and prayers. We ask for your continued respect and privacy during this very difficult period of grief. Higgins lives with his wife and young daughters just 5 minutes from the crash site, in a picturesque 2-story gray weatherboard house with a pitched shingle roof. There were Amazon packages for the family on the front step, but no one was home on Friday afternoon. A makeshift memorial at the site of the accident included a small wooden hockey stick with Johnny Hockey Gaudreau written on it in black marker. A heart-shaped balloon with I love you printed on it, 6 bouquets of flowers and 1 full-sized coho hockey stick. The county road is rural, with crops on either side. There are no shoulders or street lights. There were many comments made. Drunk driving thresholds should be 0%. If you're gonna be drinking then have a designated driver or take a taxi/Uber, another viewer said. I am a hockey fan so I know Johnny G but I know nothing about the rest of his family but I have no doubt that they must be great people. JG was likely the happiest any person his age could be, getting to play the game he loved at an elite level, a beautiful family, a family together for a family celebration and likely far more. Sometimes we think of a person with so much being almost invincible, and then we cruelly reminded of how one moment can take everything away for the person and take so much from the family. Hopefully, Hockey USA will honor him not just in words but perhaps with some award named for him for the young players in the development program. I am certain that in Calgary, Alberta, the population are stunned and mourning. He was so admired and loved as a flame that he was able to leave him without being their fans harboring ill feelings. What about you? What do you think about the issue we raised above? Please comment and let us know. Up next video, alleged LA mansion killer who executed wife, her lover kept bullets intended for more Vicks, left sick murder plans. A Long Island divorce who allegedly executed his ex-wife and her boyfriend in their $1 million home kept bullets for other people he intended to kill, prosecutors revealed Friday during a dramatic court hearing interrupted by angry wails from grieving family members. F.I.N.G. murderer, shouted one man as a handcuffed Daniel Coppola, 50, shuffled into a Suffolk County courtroom for his arraignment on second-degree murder charges. Coppola coldly ambushed and executed his ex, Kelly Coppola, 50, and her boyfriend Kenneth Pullman, 53, with a semi-automatic gun Wednesday night as they slept in the $1 million St. James home they shared, said Assistant District Attorney Eric Abulafia. The man responsible for savagely taking their lives stands before you, Abulafia said. The jealous ex-husband had typed out letters detailing his sick reasons for the murders, including blaming Kelly for financial woes, the prosecutor said, describing the findings of a warrant search at Coppola's home. The letters also said he had a bullet with the names of the lawyers involved in the divorce proceedings, including his own attorney. Abulafia told the court. Coppola's rage was crystal clear in the pages of the letters. Abulafia, the defendant, stated in his letters that, "I am of sound mind. I know exactly what I am doing," he said. Coppola carried out his premeditated plan of murder by texting someone in the house, his teen daughter, according to family members, and drawing them outside. Abulafia said. He told the teen to wait in the car, then shot open the house's front door, authorities said. Once Coppola forced his way inside, he confronted the couple in a hallway, and while they were in a state of undress, he fired on them with a semi-automatic handgun, taking their lives. Abulafia said. Coppola told his terrified daughter, who had heard the gunshots, about the dastardly deed, according to the ADA and family members. After cops arrested Coppola at his own St. James home, he was placed under a mental health evaluation for making suicidal threats. He admitted to killing the couple, Abulafia said. Judge Jonathan Bloom ordered Coppola held without bail, and also placed him under suicide watch at the request of his defense attorney Joseph Cohen. The shocking arraignment drew spectators, largely from Pullman's grieving family. Their anguished sighs filled the courtroom, along with their shouts of "that jackass, I don't want to see him," and the murderer, as they waited for the hearing to begin. The man who angrily shouted F.I.N.G. murderer was ordered out. Pullman's father, Kenneth Pullman Sr., told reporters outside the courtroom that the heinous killings deprived the couple of a second chance at life. He noted his grandchildren had lost their mother 17 years ago, and now their father is gone after finding his soulmate in Kelly Coppola. They have been together for over a year and a half, and they are more a boyfriend and a girlfriend, Pullman Sr. said. They were in love. They were soulmates, in their word. Family members said Daniel Coppola had been abusive and a maniac toward his ex-wife, from whom he had a bitter divorce. Kelly finally found happiness like never before once she met Kenneth Pullman, said her father, John Patton. The joy radiated around her. She was smiling all the time, and to have this happen is such a tragedy, he said. I cannot even speak, my whole family. His family, the sorrow we are feeling is overwhelming. I just can't get over this. There were many comments made. Men and women need to know that you do not control or own anyone's life. You got into a relationship that did not work out. So do most people. Get out the relationship at the earliest time possible. The chances of fixing a broken relationship is very low. It is nobody's fault. People change. You might have changed, they might have changed. It really does not matter. Move on, wish the other party well and actually mean it. People that stay together in bad relationships because of their kids, are hurting their kids. Nobody should be exposed to constant fighting. Divorce is brutal and both sides have friends and family. Not to mention lawyers, that keep inflaming the situation. You must tell yourself the truth. A mistake was made. Most people make relationship mistakes, and the cure is to move on fast. Try again if you want. Another viewer said. Narcissistic rage. He felt annihilated and then he acted to restore his power. Often those who rage murder let certain people survive. I feel badly for the daughter and hope she gets the help she will need for the trauma her father inflicted and the way he has forever changed her life, another viewer said. Biased divorce laws that leave men financially and emotionally destroyed lead to this. The laws are archaic and need to be changed. Women's lib and women now working where they can support themselves have to be considered. Men should no longer be treated as piggy banks for women who want to move on. What about you? What do you think about the issue we raised above? Please comment and let us know. Thank you for listening. God bless you. See you in the next video.